Good morning, everyone. How is everybody? Hopefully everybody's having had a good week and has having a good start to their weekend. I kicked my family out of the house, so I've got some gaming time. So I said, I need to get back to the mansion. I was like, threw them out of the house. Well, they're going to do something. They go and teach a class on, my youngest and my wife teach a class on once a month, on Saturday morning. So I said, I've got some time to play a game then. Awesome. I haven't played enough of this one. I haven't played enough of Blueprints. So we're going to get back into Blueprints here because I've got puzzles to solve. You can leave now. Come on. Why are you... Thank you very much. Thank you very much, NVIDIA. Music for this game is really good too. I got Saturday sprinkles from Relosa. Now I know I'm gonna have an awesome weekend. To start off my Saturday morning with sprinkles from Relosa, the Toot Queen. And yes, Saturates also. Saturates days ones also, yes. All right, well, I hope things go well for you this weekend, Relosa. Now, are you pretty much, I know you're working, do you work every weekend or do you get some weekends off? It's like a rotating schedule allows you, or do you have to, you work every weekend and then you've got 2 other days? Every weekend. What days do you have off then? Friday through Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday you have off. Gotcha. Gotcha. Been there, done that. Got the mental anguish from it too. So. Hello, Ms. Allie. It's good to see you, Allie. How are you doing? 2 extra days for your birthday? Your birthday? Your birthday? Relosa, what are you going to be? Like, you're going to be like 24? You're going to be like 24, because I think you're barely old enough to drink, aren't you? Right? Right? That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with. I'm good, Allie. I'm good. I'm going to have some time to hang out and play some games. Yeah, got to. Definitely you, Relosa. You definitely use, hopefully you got that updated with the new fake real ID. Well, all truth, Relosa, you look good. So, I hope you have a great day. All right? Yeah, that look younger. Exactly. I've always had that. It's actually one of the reasons I grew a beard. True story. When I was a teacher, so I trained to be a teacher. And I can't be able to. It's one of the reasons I like you so much, Relosa. It's one of the, lie to me, keep lying to me, please. When I was a teacher, or it was fresh out of college, I had to grow a beard. I wasn't told I did. Mathematics. I did some mathematics, some science, and a little bit of English because I was teaching in a middle school. It was like, so I did a bunch of different things. Anyway, I had to grow a beard for the reason that I kept having issues with other teachers coming into the classroom and wondering where their teacher was. When I was teaching some high school also. So, but in high school, when I was teaching at a high school, especially when I was new, nobody knew who I was. And so I had to grow the beard. It's a Baldahar. Speaking of beards, speaking of fabulous beards, Mr. Baldahar has always liked me with that beard. This day and age, some of those high school kids are like, they do look. They're growing beards themselves. Yes, in high school. It is. It's good to see you, Baldahar. How are you doing, my friend? How have you been? One of my friends from a middle school teacher, my condolences. Yes, they are definitely. And here's the thing. And hold on. First off, hey, Tiger, how are you? Avery, how is it going? You're teaching high school math? Oh, I loved it and hated it at the same time, Avery. Loved and hated it at the same time, because you can get into some really interesting stuff with the students. At the same time, it can be a very mental stretch. So they can fight it. So it makes it difficult. So if you're doing internship for high school math, I applaud you. Thank you very much for what you're doing. I think it is vastly needed with new people getting in there and doing some teaching. So thank you very much for what you're doing. And Relosa, lurk glasses and everything. Okay, go get ready for the day, Relosa. Relosa, it was a pleasure seeing you this morning. Thank you for the biddies. And you go have a good day. All right? I'm giving you an order. All right? I'm giving you an order. It is, you're right, Allie. You're right. It's amazing how that will help somebody look older. Right now, I'm mostly just stressed because I'm doing this and finishing a master's degree at the same. What master's are you going? Master's in education? Avery? You going master's in education? I can talk while I'm doing this. Why not? We'll do that. Let me get this thing started. Bachelor's pure. I did a double major when I did mine. I did the mathematics. I got a bachelor's in mathematics and a bachelor in education, and started teaching. I don't teach anymore. The first principal I worked with, he and I didn't get along too well. Had different ideas about how to do teaching. Teaching some Diffie Q. Yeah, I even knew what you were saying there. So actually, I've got my youngest wants to go into teaching mathematics. My oldest is actually getting trained to be a teaching assistant at the college he's at, because he wants to help teach. My wife is a special ed. She's a teacher's assistant at a high school for special ed kids. My school offers a double major, but it was in a weird circumstance where the master's program was going to have me certified faster. Oh, okay. Well, they've got a lot of those speed ones, especially for masters now. Everybody wants to go into masters for stuff, because it seems to me the way education's working right now, it used to be a college degree was like the pinnacle. You get out of high school, you get a high school degree, and you could go out and start doing a job. College was the next level, and it was only a few people did that. Now everybody does college, and bachelor has become like what high school used to be. So now I think in order to do anything better, everybody's pushing for masters. At some point, it's going to have to back down again. And I think it's starting to happen with the cost of what college is. I think it's starting to happen. You're going to start seeing some changes. Alrighty. Let's jump right in here. I have no idea where I'm at. So here's I was pulling up my notes, ladies and gentlemen. Pulling up my notes. So I've got all my notes here. I figured out that I've got, of the 44 letters in the message from the pictures, like this is a face card and this is an ace. So face and ace give me the letter F for the message. I've got 20 out of the 44. I got 20 out of the 44, I think, here. So I got that. There's still a bunch of stuff I need. I've also got, here's my pictures of the different rooms, the information on the different rooms. I need to get to the library again. There's one of my goals. This is one of my goals. I need to get to the library because I checked out another book I think that will help. So we have the thing about all the rooms and how they work together. See, I swear I have a prediction. There's a fountain out in front of the mansion that what I think you can throw coins into. And I think once you get to the pump room, I think you can pump the water out of that pond and get those coins back. So you could actually get a batch of coins. That's my, don't tell me if I'm right or not. Don't want to know. Drafting combos. And this was the soil survey. So when you can have on the edges, you can have the green rooms, which are like the terraces and things like that. And I think this tells you about what can grow there. That's barren ground. So the things I need to work on is getting to the library and getting to the garage, getting power to the garage. I need to figure out how to do that because I got to open the garage door so I can go out that side. It's going to be good. So Avery, I'm calling you Avery, by the way. Avery the tiger. It is. Okay, so I was wondering if I actually was reading it wrong. It's supposed to be a very. No, Avery, I got it. Avery, how many so you're doing your internship? Is it the observation that you're doing now, or is it the actual student teaching? Okay, what we get here? Parlor, utility closet. Oh, I don't want that yet. That blocks me off. Closet, I like the items. Got to do parlor. I'm in charge of 3 of my member teachers, 5 classes right now. 3. You're in charge of 3 of your mentor teachers. Gotcha. How are you liking it so far, Avery? All right, so yeah, I don't want to block myself off too quickly. Utility closet would be great to have if I run into some of the other stuff before. We're doing parlor. Okay, so that's got a puzzle in it. Go to this one. What we got here? Guest bedroom. Ooh, the den. I get that. And then we got a hallway. Do the den. Oh, today's your math day, Allie? Yeah, we're gonna do the den. This will be block us off, and I want a hallway. I want hallways later on. What do we get over here? Ooh. This is a new one. This is a new one, workshop, but I don't have any inventory yet, so I'm not sure if it's worth it. But we should take a look. We should take a look at this. This is going to be our first one. I need to see how this works. See, there's still rooms I have not gotten yet. There are still rooms I have not gotten yet, because if you look... Yeah, see this run there, I haven't gotten one. See all these ones with blanks I have not gotten. I have not seen these rooms yet. Moon, my friend, good to see you. How are you doing? You're doing the Linux thing, Moon? Wow, impressed. Keep me up to date on that, because I've been interested. I've been watching some stuff on Linux, and you know how it's kind of starting to take over from Windows. Did you really, Avery? I'm loving this game. It's probably going to get to a point where I'm not going to know what I'm doing. I will be totally stuck and asking people for help. But I do enjoy trying, at least thinking I'm somewhat intelligent. All right, so let's see here. So yeah, they've got all, look at all these rooms I have not found yet. Well, I've got almost this whole page here. That's pretty wild. And room 46 is where I need to get to. I think I've got something in the coat check right now. I think I've got I got a shovel in there, because I'm always running into some point where I want a shovel. All right. I haven't figured out what all the stars are for yet. Still working on that. All right, let's check out the workshop here. Anything interesting in here on the outside? Because I know going to there is probably going to be something there. Oh, another music sheet. An A on the stone. Oh, here we go. The crowbar. And what's that? Like pray? Beads? Pray, pry. That's what it is. Pray and pry. Avery, don't give me answers, please. Oh, wait a second. You're talking about this A. Never mind. I'm sorry. Yes, you were just reading. Sorry, Avery. Sorry. streaming, sometimes you run into people that just kind of blurt out answers. Okay, so I need to put this down here. Here's my notes. Here it is. Pray, fry. I love it, Avery. I love it. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Okay, so I put my notes down. I do need to put there's an A on the stone, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to start collecting the stones now. The letters on the stones. Let's put that down. Push this down some there. A on stone in workshop. So in case I run into more of those, at least I know what I'm looking at here. Okay, now I know there's a music thing going on too. Okay, so here we go. Let's look at the music thing. Where's the bold message? Because 8 is message. What am I at right now? I've got for the music puzzle first words on these. So I got the first 4. 5, 6, 7. So the 8th word should be message. And what do we have here? And by the way, do we need it? Can I do anything here? Anything else in the room? All right, let's grab this thing, guy right here. What is this? Battery pack. Zeus to battery powered contraption. Huh. I don't think I've run into any battery powered contraptions yet. Interesting. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, that's a piece for this. That's what this is for. So we can do workshop, combine inventory to create items. So this is battery pack I could put there. All right, so it doesn't give me any sort of combinations I can do to tell me what to put together. If anybody is curious about Linux, I would highly recommend installing a distro like Mint or Kubuntu on an old computer laptop and just play around with it, or dual boot Windows with it. Gotcha. I hear so many good things about Linux, but I do hear there's a lot of work that goes into it and to maintaining it and making it adjust for things. I like that Linux is doing it though, because then it's going to put pressure on Windows to be a little more responding to okay, what else do we have out here? I forgot. Got the parlor over there, and we had the den over there. Go to the den. I want to get all the stuff here. I need gems. Need more gems because there's gems over here. Okay, puzzle time. This box is a black box. This box, the box that claims to be black, has the gems. And this one, this box is a blue box. So this is a false. So this one has to be true. So the gems are in here. 2 more gems. All right, so I'm in here. Let's go get this. Let's see. Let's go do a thing. What do we have? Ooh, drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. That's good for later on. I would need to clear some stuff out. We need a key and some coins are good to have. We're going to go with Nook only because I want to be able to use some of the rooms over here. Morning's been good. Kicked the family out for a while. They're my youngest and my wife are out teaching, doing a class for little kids. So I had a chance to jump in here and have some quiet time to play the game. So that's why I'm here, hanging out with you awesome people. I didn't look for... God damn it. I got to remember, I got to look for these pictures. Make sure I don't have... make sure I'm not missing anything. Bat and bath. I have bat and bath. I have bat and boat, not bat and bath. I need to get these in all right, somebody, I need to put a note down. I gotta have to put these in, this code thing into some sort of what would it be? Alphabetical order, so I can read these better. Because I'm gonna have 44 of these things. So we've got. I'll put this towards the top then. Bat and bath. That's an H. Gotta check these rooms. Well, there's gonna be more, so I'm not gonna go backwards. Not going backwards. Courtyard. Courtyard, that would give me the most rooms, I think. So the patio spreads gems to each green room. So if I do this one, then all the other green rooms I do will have a gem in it. Is that right? Am I reading that right? Well, there's one way to find out. Oh, got so many places to dig here. Well, only one there. And one there. Anything interesting? Oh, there's a gem. We do get another gem. One we just used to buy this one. Alright, so occasionally you may find small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. I've done that. That's good. We're all good there. Is there anything interesting about the barbecue? No. Nothing interesting about the barbecue. Ooh, commissary. Getting a commissary up and running is not a bad idea. If I need something later on. Well, hold on a sec. Well, no, this is not a room. This does not have the pictures in. You guys have to remember me. Check the pictures in every room. I'm going to do the commissary, do a pantry, because right now I don't have any coin. I'm going to do pantry. We'll get a banana. We have a banana today. Get some coins. Anything else hiding in here? No. Corridor is always unlocked. Ooh, the office. Opportunity to earn and spread coins. I don't need a lot of coins right now, though. Might be good. I don't think I've ever done the office. Have I done the office? Oh, I wish there was a way for me to be able to tell. And this will, if I do the office, it's going to dead end. I don't want to do the office. I don't think I've ever been in the office. I'm not going, I need to get all the different rooms. I need to get all the different rooms. So we're going to do office. I've got other ways of getting out. I've got the workshop and the den down here I can do some stuff with. It may be a short day. I don't know. I have never been in the office. Are there pictures in here? I didn't see pictures in there. All right, so this is a dead end, but I've never been in here before. So we've got clock and a lock. All right, so let's take a look at what's in here. Good morning, Jax. How are you doing? You're EP? Were you up late? Were you up like all night again like you usually do? There's a box up there I want. Is there anything I can do for you, Jax? In my limited availability of being like all the way across the you know, you're in the south part of the country, I'm in the north part of the country. Ooh, I can turn this. I wonder what that does. Upgrade disc? Oh. Let's grab the upgrade disc. Insert into one of the estate's terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. This is how we get some of the new rooms. Interesting. What's this say? The antechamber lever is in the greenhouse. The enter is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives. So just make sure the west and east levers are operational. You appreciate the old floppy disk? Well, Jax, as much as we live vicariously through you and your amazing streaming and just being an amazing person, I will do my best. All right, so that is broken there. So I've been in the greenhouse before. Okay, and now we're going to look at this one. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Herbert is my older brother, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah, Herbert is my older brother. Simon and Herbie were brothers, and Herbie was the older one. So let's put this down. These mean something. You get a list like this means something. I will take a picture of this. There we go. Let's turn this thing. What's this do? I see the red wires. Office safe. I've got the office safe. What is this one? Office safe 9083. Nine, 8, 3. Enter. Wait a second. Why not? Office safe code. Clear, 9083. I think I just had I think I had somebody just punk me here. Nine, enter. 0, enter. 8, enter. 3, enter. Maybe there's a different, maybe this is a fake one. Nope. Nope. You can't do anything else with it. Did I write something down wrong? What? I'm doing something wrong. 3809. All right, so I'm going to find another clue later on. Tell me something different here. All right, well, guess what? I thought I had something, and I don't. Either I wrote it down wrong, or It's another trick. Oh, yes. Let's look here. Maybe it's in here. Run payroll. Okay, is this going to give us more information here? I read everything, ladies and gentlemen, because I have no idea what's going to come up. And every once in a while, I actually remember something I've read. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarters and maid's chamber currently in the estate. Currently on... Okay. So we get things in each person's room, but it can only be done with... if you have the maid's chamber or the servant's quarter up. All right. Spread gold in the estate. Why not? The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. These coins are distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. All right, so I need to get as many. So I don't need to do this now because I don't have that many rooms up. Log into network. Terminal password is Swan Song. All right, so we have staff services. This is the one that said punch in and out. Temporarily disabled. Staff announcements. This is just a message me. Quest schedule change. Temporary out of Mrs. Babbage. Mrs. Babbage seems to be the one in charge. Special order. Oh yes, I can place a special order. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Special orders take 1 to 3 days. So if I want to place a special order, I thought the sledgehammer was important. By the way, what time is it anyway? It's coming up. I got to make sure I keep an eye on that. I know, there's no gum in there. I know, Avery. What is with that? They offer gum and then they don't have gum on here? I ran into one of the spots like outside that there was a bunch of boards across like a room or a mine on one of the levels, terrace levels. And so I thought, oh, I'll go get the sledgehammer. Yes, believe me, Jax, I'm a loot goblin. I'm a complete loot goblin. Must collect everything. So I thought I'd get the sledgehammer. So I went and bought the sledgehammer, which cost like 8 coins, which is not easy to get. And I went out there and it's not what it's for. Although a sledgehammer is nice when you find the locked cases. What do I want to get? You know what the brass compass does? What does the brass compass do? I think I've got a shovel already in. Where are you? The running shoes was nice. All right. Remote terminal access. Oh my God. I know there's so much to this game, people. View active terminals. There are no other active terminals. Okay. Emails. Ooh, emails. I haven't seen this. This is new. From Ann Babbage next week, 11/1. I'm going to start with the oldest one first. The VAC indicator lights have been turned on per instructions. However, it would be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. Notes. Back indicate back lights white only displayed after 6 purple. You have the same problem, Avery? That's why I always have to. I always have to give my electricians a puzzle test before I let them work on my house. Thanks for the lurk, Allie. All right, let's look at this one. MC. Changes to the estate. That was on 10/5. 10/7. Dear Herbert, we just want to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. And 8 fuse box repair. Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please test the correct sequence is right. Back lights off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Getting info. We're getting info. All right, now we go to Anne. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend. So Hartley is the valet. Or if you absolutely insist, through confounded electronic typewriter. Confounded electronic typewriter. Okay, so we have Where's Hartley's note? Everything, let's see, green memos in Hartley's room are always false. Hartley is the valet. I'm glad I found this room. It is proving to be a wealth of information. I don't know how I'm going to use it yet, but I'm finding information, which I love. Data transfers. Ooh, glossary of terms. I can do that here. Oh, they don't have it. Here's some things I don't know. Archive floor plan, adjoining, contraption. What does it say about contraption? Useful with which you can experiment trying out different combinations of inventory items in an attempt to create a new and unique contraption. Yeah, one of the things, Avery, if you're still out there, one of the things I found was amazing about this is about the time you think you're getting to a point where you're done or you've got a good amount of information to move on, you get some more information or something else changes, like the workshop, and what happens is now all of a sudden you've got a whole new area of combinations that you can do, or things you might have some play down the line that you now have to learn a whole new area. Amazing. Dead end, dig, directory, rigid blocks. In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Blocks, which I see. I keep wanting to try and play it. To the dismay of board members of the staff, the cabinet has not been in working order for the last several years. Although the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled to be added in a future patch. Which will probably be another puzzle. Wing, entry, estate, exhaust, experiment, floor plan, gems. Luck, locked, key card, keys, items. All right, so nothing there that's really that interesting. Mechanical network, permanent power source, rank, rarity, redraw, red rooms, reset, security locked, shop. We'll look at something. Electric powered doors of reinforced steel that can only be accessed with key card are considered securely locked. These doors appear with more frequency the more higher up in rank you are in the house. Special items, spread, stars. Increase the amount of stars visible in the night sky. The easiest method, of course, is drafting observatories. Each additional star creates new formations of constellations, which can in turn provide beneficial effects. All right, I did see that. Borrow trunk upgrade west path, west wing. A charming path that winds through the wooded area that runs outside the west wing of the house. The path can be accessed from both the garage and the west gate, which is usually kept latched and locked. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. It's one of the things I said. I need to get to the garage. One of the aforementioned trophies is to start a new file and reach room 46 in one day. very hard and took me many tries, but you can do a lot just by knowing things about the game. That is cool, Avery. I like that. Have you ever played, Avery? Have you, and I don't know if I've asked you this before, so I apologize if I have you played Outer Wilds? Still waiting for the original, yeah, the update. All right, I need to run ads here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a quick break. That's along the same lines, Avery. It's along the same lines. And if you haven't played it, if you've watched it played, I won't give you any. If you're thinking about playing it, I won't give anything away. Yeah, the main surprise. And what's the main surprise? What do you think is the main? Okay. Gonna take a break, people. Get up, move around, get something to eat, get something to drink, whatever you need to do. I'm going to take a 3-minute break where I'm going to get up and move around, and I'm going to come back and play some more of this game. It looks like I'm going to be playing this game for a while, so I may only get through one day. May only get through one day today before I have to log off. I only got about 2 hours. So let's go take a break, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody? All right. Hey, TikTok. Hey, TikTok, run ads, please. There we go. We'll be back in a few. Need to stretch too. Anybody want anything? Anybody want a snack? And I think we're back. You see, this game does have substantial in-game upgrades that make it easier over time. In addition to just knowing more. And what I was going to say, Avery, is if you haven't seen the full game for Outer Wilds, along the same lines, in that game, you can actually finish the game in like 5 or 10 minutes. Win the game, get all the way through, if you know what you're doing. So once you've gone through it once, and you know how it works, you can get it all done like in that first time period. Okay. Yeah, but if you decide to play, the game's still good because getting that knowledge, the puzzles that go into getting that knowledge, I think are very interesting. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm sure this is going to be right up there with it too, if not overtaking it. Okay, let's okay, I was going to try and see if the brass compass was in here. Staff services, special orders, place a special order. I want to see what the brass compass does. Move order, there we go. Okay, we're logging out. This, oh, hold on, insert disks. Floor plan upgrade, enter. Spare room has been upgraded. You now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgrade floor plans. Oh, oh man. What do I choose? Their bedroom, which means I can still pass through that one. And adding a few different things to it, looks like the spare hall has, yeah, this is, and it has beds in the bedroom. Green room has plants. Spare hall has some more stuff on the wall, looks like. But yeah, that is kind of funny. That is pretty funny. Just adds a little detail to it. I know there's a certain thing for being able to get, if you have the number of bedrooms in the house. The spare green room, but a lot of the green rooms have to be on the edges. They don't have to be. Spare hall. I know there's certain things about the name of the room. So, like a hallway, there's certain things like the foyer means every door in the hallways are unlocked, I think. Green rooms. Oh, green rooms can get gems. If you get the patio, I think it was, wasn't it? Gems are always good because you have to use them to buy different rooms. We'll go with green room. Bedrooms are for steps. Green room is for gems. Spare hall. I'm not sure what the hall is for. Just for connections, really. We're going to do spare green room. Upgraded with this one? Yes, I'm going to do this one. I have a feeling you can get that just about every time that you come into the office, which means you can keep continuing to upgrade different rooms. All right, I'm not happy about you, by the way. I found... Is there anything here? Anything here that I can look at that might give me some hints or something? That I saw, but what's up with this? I wrote down the code right. In 083. All right, frustrated. Frustrated. I had the code. Why is it not letting me work? That means I'm missing something, and I don't like missing things. All right, so we got the pictures in here. Are there any pictures in here? Yes, there are. Okay, peek and pee. I already got that one. I already got that one. Do I know something? I bet we can get out over here. Why can't we jump over this? You know what? All I need is like a running leap. I can climb over that wall. All right, got these ones. That's the bat and that. Not to his brother, Avery. If you saw what he wrote to his brother. Pictures. Pine and pin. I have that one? He learned. All right, hold on. We need to go to... Where is notes? Pine and pin gives me another E. Make sure I don't have that in here someplace. Pine. No, I did have pine and pin already. I had that one already. Damn it! I thought I had a new one. Thought I had a new one, people. God damn it! All right, so that's just one section there, by the way. That's just one section. We just did down this right-hand side. Still got the den to do in the workshop. I say we go through the workshop. It may be one of those cases, Moon, where it might be more painful now, but they may run better because, mods have a history of, doing crashes and things like that. Maybe it takes more to actually get them working, but they won't be as much of a problem. I don't know. Could be. I hope so for your case, Moon. All right, got that one already. Oh, storeroom is these are good. All of these are good, but I don't want to do dead ends because that means the den would be. We're going to do observatory. We only have one gem? Where'd all the other gems go? I know, when I went to get the office. Let's do the observatory. I can get +1 for each time you've drafted the observatory. And it's also got another door. 2 is a lot, yeah, and it also knows sometimes you get to 3. What is it? The 4-way hallway is 3 gems? All right. What have we got in here? Dessert and desert. Have that. Not. New one. Okay. Ooh, I haven't been paying attention. Damn. Okay, there's a night in the observatory, which is interesting for, an observatory night. Let's see where we got here. King in the study, bishop in the chapel, knight in the security office. There's a knight in the observatory. Chess pieces. I don't know if they're going to mean anything. Chess is often used for different codes, so I thought I'd keep track of it. Okay, so here's where I can actually start doing things here. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky at any given day. North Star is 1 gold. Twins. True trunks have been added to the entrance hall. +3 steps for slice. Diamonds, gem. Southern Cross rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today, which means you get more steps. The key, you get a key. 5 gems for Diamondus Major. Draxus the Dead. Dead rooms are more common today. Sale, everything's 50% off. That's nice. Florealis, Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today, which I don't have anything about. I don't know anything about the flowers there yet. All right, cool. All right, then. Let's see what we're going to get. What is that, diamond? Yeah. We got an extra gem. Yay! We got a gem back. Nice. Now I already got the thing out of there. Avery, you're gonna fit in nicely here. You are gonna fit in nicely here. Make sure I have this down. I don't think I need to do it again. I think I already got what I need. I need to put down one, which means gotta go back. Wow, I'm taking forever today. For this day. Do it from here now? No? Oh, I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Did this once already. Well, I thought I knew how to do this. Can I look through it now? No? Yeah, I've already got it from out of here. Yeah, I already got that. Had to double check. New room. I'm not into doing the kitchen. I don't need more steps. I'm gonna do a corridor. Is that a plan and a plane? Can I wear the hat? I think I'd look good in this hat, people. I think I'd look good in that hat. There's the spare green room. Locksmith. He's for sale. Okay, we're doing West Wing Halls, what we're going to do. we have anything special going on for the green rooms right now? I don't think so. Oh, yes, we do. No, we don't. We do. Patio. It spreads gems. Right? Handle! So now we know how to get this handle. But wasn't I supposed to get a gem in here? Do we have to go? Or is the patio? Okay, we're going to do this. Get a look at this here. Patio. Where is it? Patio. It spreads. So do you do the patio after you do? So this only works when it's done after you already have green rooms, I guess? So if you already have green rooms on... You already have green rooms on the map, then the patio spreads gems to those green rooms. Okay, so it's not when you draft a green room, you get a gem in there. It's got to be already on the map, then this works. All right, so now I have an understanding there. I think it's a pain in the ass, but I have an understanding now. Garage. We need the garage. Haven't been in the garage yet. I need the garage. We're doing garage. Have not been in here, so this is going to be a new room for me, people. Keys. Yeah, I gotta get power to here. Gotta get power to here. Okay, what do we got here? Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for, Miss Babbage. Okay, Christoph was the actual valet. So Christoph must have been let go because in the office we found out that who was it? Hartley was doing the valet thing. Hartley is the butler then? Christoph. Was the valet. Characters. We got Ms. Babbage. Okay. That's a card and a car. Is that what we have? Do we have that one already? Card and car. Yes, we do. I just want the door open. I need to get out here. There's a door I can't... There it is, Swan Song again. Hey, Tama! Do I know Ace Hardware? Yes. I find generally interesting that my local Mexican restaurant uses receipt paper from Ace Hardware. That is pretty wild. That's pretty wild. So they must have gotten like a deal on some of the receipt paper. Wait, no, okay, we can't do it. I was going to find out if we can actually open that. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why the back of the car is called the trunk. Anything over here? Need to take out the trash. All right, so we got a new room. New room. We just gotta get power to this now. Power to this so I can open this door. Yeah, but I'll have to tell you, Saitama, dealing with like trying to deal with that kind of stuff, ordering supplies, that sort of thing. When you find a deal like that, all it is you look online, you find it, and they send it to you no matter where you are. So it's like, it doesn't matter that it's like so far away. It makes it funny, but it doesn't surprise me. Because you had some paper company that made up a whole bunch of receipt paper for Ace Hardware that all of a sudden Ace Hardware said they didn't need, or they overdid it, and they sold it off. That's the way I see what happened. Okay, so here's this. So we've got that done. Did this thing have a pictures in here? Now that it's a room, no pictures in here? Okay, so I just wasted 2 more steps, ladies and gentlemen. Go back in there. Workshop. All right, last set of doors. This may be the end. May be the end of the run for today. Oh, but I'm enjoying this game. This game is awesome. So I have 4 stars now because I crafted the all these political messages I keep getting text from. It's crazy. Yeah, well, and yeah, most people do email now. Even a lot of restaurants I found do email now. You can pay online at your table and do it. Does the utility closet give me the power to the garage? If I can power up the garage, I can get to the west side. Because I can open the garage door. Do I take the I'm taking the chance. We're doing it. It's going to block me off. Look at this. It's going to be the last room I can do. But maybe I can get out over here. If I can get out over here and go through the west side, that opens up a whole new area for me. We're doing it. We're doing it. By the way, Bridge and Bride. I think I've done that one. Yep, I got Bridge and Bride. Oh, ooh. I don't know why I'm doing it. I don't even know why it's a big deal to me right now. We'll use a key. Because it doesn't matter anymore. It does not matter anymore. Doesn't matter anymore. Because this is the last room I can do. Stairs and stars I've got. Yep, I've got stairs and stars. Garage! Yes! Cabinet. So the first one's off. Second one's blue. Then green. White won't show until the purple's done. Oh, so we need to make all of them purple first. Oh no, it just means this one has to be purple. Okay, so we're going to do white, green, or the green, white. This will be red. How do we get this one purple? How do we get that one purple? White only displayed after 6 purple. This is off, blue, green, supposed to be white, red, and purple. So I got to get this purple before I can get this white. Turn the gymnasium off. Only because I think it's a pain in the ass. Can't get purple. Okie dokie. So we gotta get all of these purple, then the white will show up. All right, so let's see how we can figure this out here. I was able to get a purple, so I gotta figure out how did I do that. So blue and blue, we do this, nothing happens. Okay. Okay, how did we get the purple? It's got to be something with red. Okay, so if there's a red one there, and you click this, that becomes purple. So that one there, and then when you make this one red, we switch them. Make this one red and do this. Make this one red and do this. How do I get that one purple? So it starts turning them back. Well, let's do the other way. So if I do this one red, bingo. Alrighty. Okay. Now I'm going to run into a problem when I get up here again because I need to make this one blue in order to make this one. No, maybe not. Damn it. Hold on, it's close. Nope. Nope. Puzzle. Puzzle. Now here's the thing. I need to go back and do the garage. I've got to do that garage. I must be driving you nuts, Avery. This is one of those things where something's just not clicking with me, and I'm trying to get there's a trick to doing it. It's a flow. I know there's a flow to it. I'm just not seeing it. You do, you're I'm going to make sure that you practice it more than you've ever known you needed to, Avery. You're going to be looking at these kids and going, thank God that I had to deal with spare time. That's the only reason you kids are living right now, because I had to deal with spare time watching him screw up these puzzles. All right, so what we need to do is we need to do that one though. Try something. First thing instinct is to do red there, but then we start this trail down here. Let's change this. Oh, damn it. Yeah, screwed it up. Screwed it up, trying something new. I change this. This is going to change, right? Can I change two of them to purple at the same time? All right, I'm getting stuck on this one. I'm getting stuck on this one, and I can't get stuck. I need to go do the garage. Need to go do the garage. I am so close. All right, we're done. We're done for the moment. Done for the moment. I want to go get the garage done. I will fiddle with that for like hours. Go get the garage done. I need to stay focused on what I want to get done here. Okay. All right. I forgot. Keep taking rights. That's what we need to do. This here, here, The true box does not always contain the prize. That I knew. That I knew. Or did I know that? Oh no, I did know that. I did know that one. I saw something on the bench there. Hey, look at that! Power's on the garage. Hey, did I not say one of the things I needed to do was get the garage door open? Look at that. One of my things when I started today was I said I had to get this garage door open. Yes. West Path. I am at the West Path now. The observatory. It's great how this moves. I would call this 2 victories, or like 1.5 victories, Avery. I got out the garage and I'm getting, I know what I need to do. I got to play with it a little bit more, but I know what I need to do for that puzzle in the fuse box. I am feeling pretty good about today's run. Okay, so we can't go out there, but we can walk around the outside here. I got to a new area. That was the biggest point. Yeah, you don't have to stick to the path. Love the music. The music. Okay, these bird baths mean something. That's my guess right now. The bird baths have potential for being part of it. First, let's unlock this. Let's get this unlocked. Permanently unlocked. That was my question. Permanent changes do not reset each day. So now I can come back to this area anytime. It's awesome. Yes! One of those areas that I had that was frustrated because I couldn't get that goddamn gate open, even though I could climb over it. All right, these bird baths have something going on because you see them all over the place. It could be just decoration, but what? Wow. Totally. Another layer, ladies and gentlemen. It's another layer just added to this whole process of this game. It's amazing. This game is amazing. So I can get tool shed, I can get items here. Doesn't really matter right now, special because I can't do any more rooms anyway. but this is pretty wild. Might have some stuff in here though that might be interesting. I'm almost always left over with steps at the end of the day. So I think hovel would be an awesome one to have in another run, because then I wouldn't have to, I would just pay some extra steps instead of the gems. Dig spots. I've got a shovel that is put away, and then 2 special items. Oh, what are the special items? What are the special items? I'll need to work on it. Well, I do have the workshop open. All right, so here's the question, ladies. Do I do the 2 special items and see what I can do with the workshop? Or do we do the hovel and see if there's anything like messages or something in there? Root cellar might be interesting. I wonder if the root cellar automatically has a... I would vote workshops to do the tool shed. That's what I was thinking. Because not often do you get that up and running. So let's do this one. Root cellar, that'd be cool if they actually had like a shovel in here every time. So you get more dig spots, but then and you get a shovel, but then you've got to plan out more of them in the house. So I wonder if this is the best place to come in the first thing in the morning to change how you're going to do things. Like getting the hovel, or then I don't know what other rooms you can get out here. Okay, let's check the tool shed out. Sledgehammer, which does not matter anymore. Magnifying glass. I'll take the sledgehammer. Magnifying glass, I don't think this is going to do anything for me, but we're going to go back and see what we can do at the workshop. Here's the question. How's the best way to get to workshop is through the front hall, entrance hall. Right off of there. The other way I would have to go through here, and I would use all the steps up. Making a wish. I don't see how anything can work here. You can get something from the sledgehammer and the battery pack? What about sledgehammer and broken lever? You can get something with that? Can we take this out now? Yeah, we can take it out. So let's do magnifying glass. Lever, no. Battery pack, no. There. So magnifying glass can't be used with anything that I've got here. Lever can go with the battery pack and the sledgehammer. All right, time to start keeping track of this now. Okay, so. We can do battery pack and sledgehammer. Broken lever and sledgehammer. Broken lever and battery pack and broken lever. That's really all I can do right there, right? Do the broken lever and the battery pack. Broken lever and sledgehammer. Battery pack and sledgehammer. Yeah, all right. Which one to do? We got to have a battery powered sledgehammer. That's what we need. Battery powered sledgehammer. What does this do? What? Oh, it tells you over there. A power hammer. You take that off, you can't do anything. So it's got to be a battery pack sledgehammer and broken lever. Gives you a power hammer. Okay, so we can't do anything else. So those three are what I can combine there. I'm gonna get rid of this thing. Okay. We do sledgehammer, battery pack, there's nothing. Sledgehammer and lever, nothing. Battery pack, lever, nothing. So it has to be all three. Has to be all three. So we get a power hammer. Let's find out what this is. What is this thing? Assemble. Okay. Can also knock down weaker brick walls. And if I remember correctly, there's a weaker brick wall in the greenhouse that we need to get into. That's one of them that I think I've seen. Where else have I seen one anyplace else? Huh. Alright, so sledgehammer we can buy. Broken lever we found. I don't know. So the broken lever we found in the spare green room. And I don't know if that happens like random or that's where you have to find it. But that would be interesting that the broken lever, they talk about the broken lever being in the greenhouse. and you have to use this power hammer to get through a wall in the greenhouse because it doesn't have a lever. Not because it doesn't have a lever, but you still use the same place. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going back out here. There's no other rooms I can do. No other rooms I can do, so I want to do this. We're going back out here. Oh, there's one in the secret garden too. There was a wall in the secret garden. Yes! I knew you could use it. This is where I thought I could use the sledgehammer first time. And I brought it down here. I was like, oh my god, no, don't tell me I can't use it here. I got another place to go. Okay. High pressure condenser. Anything else I can see here? Steam line to boiler. Steam line to HPC. High pressure condenser. That's the steam line to there. I think this is for the boiler room. Excavation progress is going smoothly, and the crew spirits are higher than they have been in weeks, like mine right now. I believe this the increase in morale is in no small part due to the installation of the boiler, which has honestly been a godsend. We now have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave all the clay like dogs. The new steam power hoists and winches are fully operational, and we have been able to unearth over 5 times as much sediment per shift as we've been previously excavating. New stuff when I thought nothing was going to be, I was going to find nothing new today. This is crazy. Get into anything here. This is going to be wild. I thought I was going to be done. I'm supposed to be done right now, people. My family's going to be coming home and they're going to be going, yeah, dude, are you done? I'm going to be like, no, I have more to do. I found a new room. Oh, Oh, there's something back there. I see you. Okay, it didn't say. I wasn't sure about that, Avery, and thank you for letting me know, because it doesn't say that that is now open permanently. It doesn't say that. So I was kind of wondering about that one. Oh, there's a handle there. I gotta move that stuff around. Oh, I could probably move this cart. Move this cart. Who's coming in? Enginator! Come on in, Enginator. Hello, how are you? Welcome on in. How are you doing? They're all here just they are all here just watching me and going, "Oh my god, I can't believe he's taking this much time." That's what he's doing. Oh, that locks it into place, looks like. There's that. Okay. Enginator, what were you playing? By the way, thanks everybody for coming in. Let everybody know my name is Spare Time. I'm an old guy that likes to play games, but everything I do, this is my hobby. Everything I do here goes for charity. That means all the bits, all the subs, all the donations, even the follows help me support the charity that I'm doing. Currently, it is with a group called stackup.org. That is a group that helps support the mental health of active duty members and veterans of the U.S. military and our allies through the use of gaming and geek culture. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, everything here goes for charity. So I appreciate every one of you coming in with Angie. Thank you. Yeah, what were you playing, Angie? Let's see. I'm trying to get all the achievements for this game, so now so I know most of the game, but it's still getting surprised. You're still getting surprised, I think. This has been a crazy run, Angie. I've had a crazy run here. I thought it was going to be a short run, and I keep finding more stuff. Now, Angie, this is the game. When I'm playing this game, this is the thing. The other thing I've always asked people: have you ever played Outer Wilds? Okay, so this cart will go here. I'm trying to get over here. So this cart will go here, allow me to get over to this thing. This cart will go over here, allow me to go across here. Can I do anything with this cart? I can. Okay, so this cart will move back and be able to allow me to get over here. No problem, Angie. Everybody did something differently. I enjoyed it. It was one of my favorite games of all time. Was Outer Wilds. So, but I love those kind of games where but I love flying. I don't fly. I don't actually have a pilot license or anything, but in games, I love flying, like the space games. And I love the puzzles. I loved figuring some of that stuff out. So this game is awesome. Okay. Now here's my question. Will I be able to get through places once I move things. This one I'll be able to. I know I'll be able to do this one. So, really? Put you there. Angela, thank you for bringing everybody in here. I greatly appreciate it. This is a lovely game. I'm enjoying it immensely. I can never wait to get back to it. I cannot play it. I would play this like for a full week, like every day, hours on a day, but I can't do that. So. That. Do this. I can't. Damn it. Yeah, make sure everybody take care of yourselves. Make sure you go get yourself some food, get some food, water, take a bio break, whatever you need. People, take care of yourselves. My main focus is mental and physical health here. So if you need to do something, get up and move around, please do so. But I appreciate each and every one of you coming in here. It's a pleasure to have all of you. There's my cursor there. All right, gotta move this back a little bit more. Like that. Now can I fit this in here? Do that one. I need to get over here. I need to put this guy over here. How do I do that? I need to get behind here, which means I wonder. All right, we're gonna go finish looking around here. Finish looking. Ooh, got a green button. Got a green button. So I'm going to need to get up over here, drop down over here to be able to move that guy out of the way. That's what we're going to do here. Oh, here's another one I can move. Okay. Can you move it other than... Can you go? Nope. Nope. You can't. Okay. Move that out of the way. We have... Basement door's locked. Okay. Unlock this thing. What does it say? He does not fit. So there's a specific key. Gotcha. Exit. Gotcha. Anything else interesting down here before I start doing more of this puzzle? So much to do. Okay, so I need to get up over there, probably hit that button. Hello? Hello? All right, so that puts it there. Okay, so now we got to figure out. Is there something back here someplace? No? I got to get over here. I think I need to get over here. It shows there's stairs there. We need to get behind that to move this over here. I get so obsessed with these games, people. It's crazy. I will stop playing this game, and the rest of my day, while I'm doing any sort of adulting, going around adulting, I'm going to be still sitting and thinking about how to solve this puzzle. Okay, I'm trying to get my grounds here, figure out what I'm doing. Okay, this is not going to do anything for me anymore. Not going to do anything else for me anymore. This thing is done. I'm going to move it out of the way. All right, so that one's done. Let me see something. Okay, so. All right, so see, I can put that one there. What's that do for me, though? Yeah, I think I need to get across here, which means that that one over there, that cart, needs to go here. How do I get to that cart? Working it backwards, people. Working it backwards. So this I can go here and over to here. But I need a way of getting across there. The cart there. Gotcha. We got it. We're good. I know how this works now. Maybe. Nope. Nope, because what's going to happen is once I move that cart in there, I can't get back over there to climb up to that spot. How do I do that? By doing this. This is how. All right, here we go. There's that. Here's this. This. Down the stairs. This guy goes over here. Raise this guy up. Now we can go over here. I have a feeling there's going to be... Yeah, I'm going to have to move one of these back here, I think. But I want to see what's down here. Desk! Yes! More info! Open anything? No? "100 Bells, Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. All right, there's that. Anything else interesting? No? Okay, cool. Oh, take a picture of this. North lever is underground. East lever is in the Great Hall. South lever is in the greenhouse. West lever is in the secret garden. I found this one here. Found the west lever. Found that one. So basically some of the notes we found tells me that the greenhouse one is... Oh, there's notes down here. Notes. Where is it at? Here we go. Yeah, see, look at this. Love having this. This has been a crazy run. Oh my God, people. One backup lever for each chamber door has been installed in separate locations for redundancy. However, we have been told that the locations of this reserve system will not be disclosed to the staff. One backup lever for each antechamber door has been installed in separate locations for redundancy. So there's two of these levers for each. There's two levers for each one, or there's a backup lever for each one. All right, let's put this down here. One backup lever for each antechamber door in hidden locations. All right, so what does it say? North lever, underground, north of reservoir. Oh my God, we get so much information here. Okay, all right, so we've done that now. We've done that now, we got that information. I now need to get across here to get over to that thing. So I need that guy moved here and that one moved here. Out there. Moves that. Now we'll go move this one there to here. And then we should be able to get over there now. Oh, it does it all the way. It's not a partial thing. All right, gotcha. And now we should be able to get over there. Yay! I mean, I've got all these steps still. I still got 28 steps. I'm not done with the day yet. Hit the button. Secret room. Secret room. Oh, God, I'm loving this. We'll just dump down here. Anything I can do with this? There's an interesting pattern on the side there. Oh my God. This is crazy. I've been spending this entire time on this one day. That's how much data I've gotten this day. Oh. Pump room. Pump room. Yeah, I could do that, Avery. I could do that. The boat over there. Pump room will drain this, I think. What else do we have here? Oh my God, this has just opened up a completely new area. Can I not? All right, so I probably have to get there from the other side to move this. Looks like there's a door right there. Can I get to that door from over here? I think I can. See something? It's not the first spot. It's probably the second one. Okay, this is the first one. I'm going to check this out here. Okay, so there's another. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. Because I think, what does this give me? That'll get me to that one. Okay, so this one only gets me to those two. All right, so let's do this guy now. Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck now. All right, so I know what that one does now. So many puzzles. I'm so happy. What we got over here? What do we have over here? Mechanarium. Found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add Mechanarium to your drafting pool? I don't see why not, unless you're trying to limit. The only reason I would think you would want to limit it is because you don't want this room up there yet. That's what I would think. You add all the rooms. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. I've got a phone call. All right? I'll be right back. All right, and back. All right, so I think the only reason you wouldn't want to bring a room in would be if you were not ready to deal with that room. Otherwise, I'm going to take it now. Like that. Okay, here we go. All right, foundation elevators there. Okay, so that is the door we're trying to get through right there. Okay. 2 is concealed entrance. That's what we got. 3 is this cliffside entrance. That's, yeah, we got that. 4 is the mine cart, which is blocked. 5 is the fountain entrance. Oh, see, I figured there was something going on with the fountain. Seven is the torch chamber. 8 is the rotating gears. That's where we are right now. And 9 is the north lever. What's 6? Tomb entrance. They've got a tomb? Oh, awesome. Oh my God, so much to do. Okay, hold on. We need to actually take a picture of this. Okay, so what this is gonna happen here, I already figured this out, is we're probably gonna have to find another way into here. Either from there or from behind the minecart. Because it looks like we're gonna be limited on what we can do. Because once we turn this, these are the only two spots we can go to with this one. Because now we have that one and then two doors between it. So that got me to that one. So this one, and from this one over here, it's only that one. Now, can we put new gears on here, maybe? Maybe that's what the mechanism room is? I don't know. Because if I look at this correctly, we're stuck. Because if I turn this all the way around, go over to this one, can we do anything with this torch? No. Can we do anything with the gears down here? No. This just raises it up and then I'm stuck. Are those doors up there? I don't think so, but I think they're just... Yeah, they're not made to actually walk to. Yeah, so, there's nothing else I can do here, right? Can I walk? I can't walk on. I can't go past this one here. That's a pattern down there I need to be looking at. All right, bring it back down and... we can't do anything else there. So I can't get... Until I can get a way around, I'm not going to be able to do anything. I need to figure out how to do this. Because that's a door right there we need to get through. And I get the pump room. And need to do more with the closet. And don't need you anymore. we go. So there is an entrance here. There is an entrance here. There's a way of making this into a stairway down or something, or it could be in here. Could be the stairway, according to that map we just saw. The fountain entrance. All right, so let's see here. Where are we? Outer room, tool shed. Okay, we can go work with the utility closet some more. So much open today. You look. We didn't even get that many rooms. Look at that. Not that many rooms, but we've gone so far today. Okay. Oh. So any other color except for red. So when it's a blue one. Okay, so it doesn't do anything here. So this only gives you, so the blank ones only give you red and green and off. So if this is green, I hit this button, it turns that one blue. This is red. Well, if it does green, what is it? Okay, it turns that one off and makes that one blue. How do I make that one purple? By making this red? Is that right? Okay. Okay. My cats are on top of my computer. Hello, Will. How are you, Will? That last one, trying to figure out that Sleepy just woke up after about to jump in the shower. Okay, you go take care of yourself, Will. Go take care of yourself, my friend. That's exactly what he did, Allie. That's the only thing he worries about. The only thing he wants to do. How are we doing on timing for next one, next 15 minutes? Completely understand, Will. Completely understand. All right, I'm gonna be back momentarily. I need to go open up the garage for the family. They're gonna be home soon. I want to make sure that they can get pull the car in. Otherwise, they make me have to go out later on and put it away. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Alrighty. Oh, this is totally screwing with my brain. That's the way of moving those around, but so green really doesn't do anything. Green is the same as this, because if this is green and I put this one, it just turns out one blue. If that's blank and I hit this one, it just turns out one blue. Nothing. Green really doesn't do anything. No problem, Allie. No problem. This is green and this was green. What happens? Turns those two blue. If blank and this was blank, I hit that one, it turns those two blue. Green really doesn't do anything. It's just like the it's just like the light off thing. Both of these red. How did I get... I can turn two purple, but leaves this one open. What if I do this? There's the problem right there. I can get 2 of them. I just can't get that middle one done. All right. This is a tough one, people. The pattern, I'm just not seeing the pattern. Not seeing the pattern. Not seeing the pattern. All right, you want to know something? That's why I'm going to call it quits. My brain is fried with everything else I've been looking at. So I'm not sure what I'm looking at anymore. Not sure what I'm looking at anymore. So that's why I'm going to call it quits for the day, ladies and gentlemen. It is right at the time, I think, when I started. So this is the only thing I can be doing for the rest of the day in this one. So I'm going to leave it there, and we're going to go drop you guys off because my family's coming home here shortly. So I'm going to go spend some time with them and then maybe come back to this later on. I will be streaming later on tonight. I'm going to see what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to maybe do some ghost games, maybe do a demo, not sure, but we'll be back later on and find out. So I'll be back hopefully around 8 o'clock tonight, Central Time. All right, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you coming out and hanging out. You guys are awesome. I'll remind everybody, everything from the stream goes for charity. That means all the bits, all the subs, all the donations I give to a charity organization. In this case, it is stackup.org, a group that helps support the mental health of active duty members and veterans of the U.S. military and our allies. So thank you very much for helping me support that. Even the follows, if you haven't done so, hit that follow button. Because even the follows, if the more people I have coming by here and hanging out, the better it works for me. Because the more people I get in here, the better chance I have of raising money. So thanks everybody for being here. You guys are awesome. You have a good rest of your day. But that's what we're going to do. Leave that one. We are going to do a raid on my friend Jax, who is streaming right now. He is currently playing Resident Evil. By the way, if anybody didn't know, that's a new game, kind of a little game that's out right now that people are talking about. So that's what she's working on. I'm going to send you guys over to her, and why is that not working? Exit. Why is it not setting up a raid? Huh. All right, well, whatever. We'll do it ourselves then. Raid at Jax Romero. There we go. What are you talking about? Raid. Oh, because I'm trying to put it in the wrong chat. Okay, there we go. Raid set up. thanks everybody for coming in. We're going to call it quits there. You guys all take care of yourselves. Remember, take time for yourselves, take time for those around you that matter, and come back here next time so I can say hi again. I would appreciate it. You guys all take care of yourselves. So thank you to a few people. Relosa with some bits. Enginator with the raid. You guys are awesome. Greatly appreciate it. We had a follow in there also. Anonymous follow. You guys are excellent. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you go over there and put that in the raid.